Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Cultureverse podcast. Today, we're going to start off by reviewing the newest episode of season two of The Last of Us. Then, after that, we have a game ready that we will be getting into. But we're going to start off with our Last of Us season two, episode one review as it just came out last night. So, I figured we can just do a bit of a discussion. Honestly, anybody bring up any point they want. So, who wants to kick it off here?
I'll start and say I cannot believe they didn't add in the porch scene. Unreal.
Oh yeah, the porch scene.
Yep.
That happens way later in the game.
Yeah, Blood,
Oh,
what the fuck is that?
That happens much.
I thought it happens after the
See it the first time, the porch, and she walks by, and then you see it again later when they have their. Yeah,
casual.
that happens.
Casual.
Later.
Why am I
If they
here?
didn't add the porch scene, I would stop watching the show.
Why am I here? Why am I here?
But there is. Let's start with the show itself, and I don't want to like go straight into comparing it to the game. Like, as especially for Caleb and Jack, as two people who haven't played the game, what were
Played
your
the first game.
Yeah, well,
Uh,
this is the first
I'm
game anymore, is it?
Yeah, good thing it's season two, dummy.
yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I'm kind of actually excited to see this season play out because of the first season I kind of knew what they were doing and they've been pretty good about keeping it generally to it and adding in some good stuff. At least I thought so. But this time I am completely clueless. All I know is that this is going to be an insane season or multiple seasons of the same season. Like, is that the thing where they've been talking about maybe
Multiple
making
seasons of the same season.
You mean
making
like
season
two seasons
two
for game
having
two?
two seasons? Yes,
Yes, they are going to do that.
yes,
Season three will be the second half
yeah.
of
So
Last of Us
what I'm
2.
trying to say is I think this is supposed to be a really chaotic season, and it's supposed to get crazy this next episode. But for the first episode, just kind of sticking to that strictly, I liked it. I think it kind of plays. I was a little confused at first, trying to get back into the realm of the game without having to play. Like for you and Tyler, it's probably Tyler and Gabe. It's probably easier because it's like, well, obviously I know what happens in this game, but since I'm completely clueless with one to two, took a second. But it's nice to be back. Pedro was great. Like we'll probably get into the nitty gritty of it all, but
Itty
it was
bitty.
kind of nice to just be back into this world. It was really this is the first time I've watched a season of a show episode by episode in a while, like releasing like on release date. So it was
Mhm.
nice
You're
to be
always
back in that.
late.
Yeah, you're
It
always
was nice to be
late.
back in that realm.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Jack, what'd you think?
I'm gonna echo what Caleb said in my very first impression is just Pedro Pascal is like so very clearly the best part of the show for me. I think that just was even stronger here. Since I haven't played the game, I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to feel, but I like, I guess this will start a discussion. I don't really like Ellie, like at all. And I don't know if like right now I'm
No.
supposed to not like her in the game or in the story at this point,
This
or
is,
if,
they didn't change this to make her bratty. She's a bratty teenager. That's just
but
how it.
like, so are most people annoyed by her? Like, is this like a God of War Atreus type thing where he's annoying at first and
Not that
gets a
bad.
little better, or is it?
No,
No, like that's how I see her, is
She's
that
literally
bad.
just being a bratty teenager. Like, yeah, it's
She
supposed to
just,
annoy you, but she's
I
just
like,
also think
she like actively pisses me off, not like just annoys me a little bit.
I think it's like actively insinuating too that she knows that he's lying to her. So it's like that's
purpose.
why she's acting out and they've been distant. Like
Yes. And
so
she's
that's
just at that age where
yeah.
it's all
And
dramatic.
also we just love
But that's
Pedro Pascal, so it's kind of like a slight
well, that's
bias.
kind of a big thing. Even
No, she's also a dumbass. It's not really just being
I,
bratty.
I think you're a little taking this a little more far than it seems. But like Caleb,
I'm just making sure my stance is clear.
you're accurate with that, Caleb. It's the fact that she can tell that he's not telling the truth. That's the biggest thing that I think they're trying to hint at, especially with she knows, he knows that she knows, and she knows that he knows that she knows.
Casinos.
Well,
But
for
like
me, that's a shit excuse for all the things she's doing, especially going alone into this building. I mean, I know that uh, Dina's ass is in there too, but it's not like those two by themselves are. It's just they just take so many dumb, unnecessary risks, and that's like that happens in all apocalypse shows, really. And those characters, I'm always just like, you guys are so stupid.
well, I mean, it's not like
And
that building had a sign that said "There's a million zombies in here." Like it didn't
I
seem
mean, they literally waited outside and heard multiple zombies and still went in.
there was three zombies. Like it, there
Shouldn't
wasn't
be
very
going in
many.
there.
I I think it was
Absolutely should not be
reckless,
going in there
but
under
I
any
don't think it's
circumstances.
that big
Bit
of
of
a
an overreaction, in my opinion. But
it
there we
was
are.
Bit of an overreaction. If you get, everyone's acting under the assumption if you get bit, you're dead.
She's not.
That's they don't know that, Tyler.
she
Only
does, that's
Joel
why
knows that,
she's so
and only
daring
she
to do
knows that. Okay, do we not give a shit if Dina gets bit?
Nah.
She didn't. They're
Which
trained.
she didn't is such a shit excuse,
They've
dude.
been doing this for
It's
5+
such an
years. They are
That's
trained.
such an unnecessary risk for no reason.
Well,
And
they
it was
just sit in
specifically
the
a scout
wall all
patrol. They
day
were
long
told
and
not to do it. They're instructed constantly not to do it, and they do it anyway.
I guess you just can't go off and do anything anymore. You just have to stand there and wait for rules from this.
Yes.
By the way, that leader was an absolute pussy who was just like,
Yeah,
They're the-
because she
they're the
shouldn't be a
recon.
leader
What?
either.
"What?
She
Let's
shouldn't be
go
a leader
back."
either. She's
So
an
why?
idiot.
So why is it so bad that Dina and Ellie decided to take charge and go check a building?
Because they're also being idiots. There should just be
Now,
someone in
how is
charge that
that?
tells
I
them
don't
to stay
know.
their ass back.
I think it was
Tommy?
reckless, sure, but it's not that bad. It was
Yeah.
not that stupid of a thing to do. I mean,
Yeah,
In
it's
in
really
real
not
life,
that
if my daughter is Ellie and she goes into that building by herself, I'm literally slapping the shit out of her.
that's crazy. That is insane.
I'd
Pretty
like to
sure at
keep you
this point I
alive.
would trust her
Preferably as a
going
preferably
in.
as a,
Yes,
preferably
yeah,
as a
definitely.
father, I would like to keep my daughter alive. And taking stupid ass risks like that is not how you stay alive.
When there's that few
She's
zombies
more than
in there,
capable.
and she completely is more than capable.
She has
Like,
plot armor.
Is she capable? Since
Yeah,
she does have
she
plot
is.
armor. That's the only reason why.
Trust
She
me.
is capable.
In this season, we'll know she's capable.
Absolutely capable. Well, we see in that
No.
episode how she's capable. I mean, that
It
was the
starts off
first
with her
time we've seen
training.
that was the first time that we've seen a stalker, and she successfully ends up killing it. And she knows that if she gets bit, it won't infect her, so she's not concerned about that concept. Like, she's
Well,
concerned
as
about
the
dying and getting like ripped apart, but obviously that didn't happen because she's
it was pretty close.
not really
Not really.
got a little
Not
thing.
really. You
It's
know what? Hey,
barely better.
hey,
It's
that's fine. If we're
barely
in the
better.
apocalypse, I'll live longer than everybody. That's fine with me.
Okay,
I won't take risks and everyone else can. That's fine. If that's just a difference of the way we see it. I got to make sure the people are taken care of. But we can take risks and not really care about our lives. So that's fine.
That's crazy that you're putting that words into our mouths. We're not saying we don't care about people's lives. We just
That's
trust
the
them.
actions reflect that
That's bullshit.
premise.
That's ridiculous. That's absolutely
You
ridiculous.
didn't force
Have
anybody
fun
to go in
dying.
there.
They
didn't
didn't die.
They will.
He died.
If you're not a main if
What
you're not
happened
a main
earlier when
character,
you said when I said,
If-
"Oh, she didn't," you said that's bullshit excuse. Saying they will is bullshit too.
in
Oh, they
real
will.
life, you're dead.
In real life,
Doing that
Yes,
shit
in
all the
real
time.
life.
Doing that shit all the time, practically, unless you have plot armor as a character, you're dead at some point.
They don't just do that all the time. They're trained.
Sounds like they kind of do.
Out and just try shit.
Can you really be trained and used to the situations if you're not doing it all the time?
Yes, you can. You cannot if you don't do it all the time, but you're still doing it. Absolutely, you can definitely be trained for that kind of thing. That they've been doing it for it's a 5 year gap. Plus, there was a bunch of time before that took place as well. They've been doing this for years. Damn, Ellie's literally grown up in the apocalypse. Like this is their life, dude. Like they are trained for this shit. They
They just
understand what it's like.
What would Joel say? That's all you got to think about.
Joel's going to be overprotective because he has been the whole show.
Like a smart person. There's a
even
reason
then,
Joel.
at the
There's
end
a
of it,
reason
he's
that
gonna
Joel's
think it's not
ass
that
is
big of
still
a deal.
alive.
Joel's ass is alive because he's huge and ruthless.
Yeah.
Joel's
amazing.
ass is alive because
He's
he's
actually
smart
presented
and
as
skilled.
overbearing in this first episode, in my opinion.
I actually
What?
think that
He's being represented as overbearing in this episode. So
every action he takes, I would take.
That's exactly how he is in the game, Caleb. He gets so overprotective.
I'm not saying I totally agree with Ellie's actions in this, but I also think we're supposed to see the relationship starting to ripple a little bit. And if
Well,
we're
you
not
see
having
the-
Ellie go out in that house, then this isn't happening between them.
Well,
It would
you
just
see
be
the thing
Ellie
with-
glazing Joel.
Well, you see the thing with
I
like,
would glaze Joel.
You see the thing with like Tommy, for example. Tommy understands, and that's why he lets her go on the patrol because he's like, okay, Joel's being a bit
He gets heckled.
extreme. Joel's being a bit extreme, so yes, I'm okay with you going on that. Like that's just how he's the middle ground there. He understands that they're trained and that they can handle themselves, but he's also not gonna just let them go all by themselves. That's why he puts them on a patrol with a leader who was a terrible leader. That was whoever chose that leader really needs to not pick leaders anymore.
Hey guys, can we not go that way?
There's some blood there. I think we should go
Wait,
back.
what's the name of the guy she's training with that was like the 23-year-old Asian guy?
What, Jesse?
Sure, I don't know.
The Asian dude is Jesse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes, that's Jesse. You want to talk about a high note? Great casting. I think he is awesome. I'm really excited to see him more. He's a good
More.
he's cool. I like the casting there. Um, I'm gonna get into something that I didn't like about this episode, and that's the whole therapy concept. I don't like that Joel is going to therapy. The whole concept of him being this tough, brooding, like, don't want to share my emotions guy, that's like one of the biggest things about Joel. He would never go to a therapist. He would rather die than go to a therapist. Like, that's just not who Joel is at all. And what also comes with that is this is one of the biggest things that pissed me off, the difference from the game. He has the talk with the therapist about I saved her. He's
Not
supposed
his
to have that
brother.
talk with Tommy.
Mm.
That talk with Tommy is emotional as hell in the game because him and Tommy go back and forth, and instead he has it with this random ass therapist who just hates him. Like,
They don't even really have a
Yeah,
conversation.
no,
Not at all.
literally the only reason he's in therapy is for exposition purposes.
the acting was
It's the only
phenomenal.
reason.
Like the acting from Pedro in that scene was amazing. That was
Mhm.
awesome. Now imagine it dialed up 10 times more because it's him and Tommy talking instead of him and the drunk therapist. Like,
I'm not
why
gonna lie,
did
that was probably my
why
favorite
did
scene in
we
the entire episode. Was the therapist scene?
Well, because the acting is great, but then when you compare it to how the game plays out, it's like,
If it was
why
Tommy, it'd be better. I think you're right.
why is he not having this conversation with his
Yeah.
brother? That just does not make sense. So that was probably my biggest complaint of the entire episode was that whole scene should not have been with her. And just him going to therapy. That's not who Joel is. It never was. Never will be.
Mm-mm.
That dude he's the kind of guy who would probably call a therapist very bad things. Like he just hates sharing feelings, hates talking, hates all that stuff. So I don't know. I saw you nodding a lot there, Tyler. What do you think about the accuracy of this episode?
I questioned a lot of the accuracy, honestly.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big fan of I told Gabe this like well before the show came out. I'm not a big fan of Bella Ramsey in this role. I just she's fine in season one, but it just won't work in this season. It simply will not work. This is a completely different character. She's supposed to be way more mature and way more aggressive and violent. It's supposed to be like a John Wick-ass character, and I just do not see her pulling this off. Um, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure stalkers don't show up until like in the middle of the game,
It
and
takes a
and they go right into it with this, which is
while.
brought
I,
PTSD back real quick.
I,
God,
Are they not in the first game at all?
no.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I'm good to play the
Yeah,
first one.
yeah.
I remember being in
Alright.
the party with Tyler when he first ran into
Oh my
him.
God, dude,
He
they're
was like,
terrifying.
you literally kind of were like how Ellie was in the show. You were like, come on, come at me. Where to go? I was like, oh.
Yeah,
But I agree, Tyler. Bella Ramsey, really good actor, has done very good. I really enjoyed the performance in season one, but the age gap is noticeable now. And I don't care if Bella Ramsey's older than how old Ellie is in the game. It just doesn't look right. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't look right. She doesn't sound right. It's just not fitting anymore. And I've seen the director talk about it, and he's like, I think Bella's a really, really good actor. I really like the way that Bella's able to portray the character now, even though the age is older and whatnot. But like, if you compare a scene of Bella now and from season one, it looks like they were shot within a day. Like Bella
Mhm.
doesn't look older.
It looks
I
like they
was
added
I was gonna
extensions to her hair and called it good.
I was gonna say I think she looks younger than she does in the games, and so I would
Yeah.
actually argue they should have recasted an older person. I
Oh,
think
for
Bella's
sure.
fine. I don't think she's like crazy. I think she's good for like you guys have been saying too. But I think
Season
I
one, she did good.
agree.
Mhm.
Recasting would have been bad.
Well, and the director said in a behind the scenes thing that there is 0% of a chance that he was going to think about recasting. So it's like clearly they were.
It's just a loyalty tie to to a
Yes.
person that set up your franchise. Like,
It makes sense because like it would kind of feel like, hey, you
yes,
did so good in season one, you're done.
one of your main characters, like
You're done, buddy.
you're just
Like,
kicking him to the
honestly-
curb. Yeah.
Honestly, maybe you wait a few more years before you make season two. The show's not. It's not like the season was in crazy high demand. I mean, I wasn't like freaking out to get another season. I
We
was
know what happens.
exactly. But I was excited, but I wasn't like, I need it. Like it could have waited for sure. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I do love the tattoo. They nailed the tattoo. That was cool, which it's not that hard. It's a tattoo. But, and Tyler, you mentioned they just changed Belle's hair. They did. I do think the hair looks good. It looks exactly the same as the game, but it didn't change the way that Bella looks. Like
Yeah, isn't her hair shorter
well,
in the
I thought that
game?
her was shorter in the game.
Pretty sure
it's
it
a
is.
bit shorter, but it's same kind of cut, like the same like
Yeah.
I don't even know what you would call that, but it's just weird. I just especially with that opening scene when when Ellie's wrestling that one dude. Like I'm glad that they pointed out that he was holding back because the size of Bella is just not how it feels when you're playing the game, and Ellie feels strong in the game. Like
Mhm.
Ellie feels like somebody I would not want to fight. Like maybe not to the level of Abby, which is something
Nope,
else.
that's a different animal.
But yeah, no. But Ellie feels formidable. Bella Ramsey does not feel very
Who the
muscular,
hell is Abby?
very
She's the
That's
girl in the
the
beginning.
redhead
with
who
the
wants to kill.
cross.
Hmm.
Oh, the girl who's gonna attack him. I get you.
But it's
Did you even watch the show?
I don't I don't know, man.
No.
I'm just anxious
Makes
to
sense.
see. I'm definitely willing to give Bella another chance. Obviously, it's not like I'm just done with the show, but it's not a red flag. It's like an orange flag. I don't know.
Yeah,
Beige.
I'm not. It's
Beige.
not gonna like turn me off the
Yellow.
show for sure.
Proceed with
But I
caution.
just think there was better ways to do it to elevate the show. I think it's not gonna like ruin the show. And if it is, I think you're a little
Well,
insane. Like, it's not like
the
she's
hard
terrible.
the hard
It's
part is
over.
going to come down to when we get later in the show when she's more of a focal point. Then it's like, okay, now you have to be really good. Like Ellie is now you have to be good. So that's more so what I'm waiting for is like, are we going to see a bit of a transformation? And I hope we do because right now, frankly, the way Ellie's at, it's not good enough. It's not even close. So
So she gets killed off in the next episode.
that what
Who,
You got
Ellie?
it.
Yeah. Hmm.
they just
Is
completely
that
trash
what happens?
the game.
Yeah.
But I kind of mentioned earlier, but Tyler, what do you think of the Abby casting? Because I have mixed feelings.
I think she looks fine. I think she did a good job with the very
Yeah,
little scenes we've had so far.
good actors.
Obviously, they're not going the built route, which is honestly fine. I mean, that's a very unrealistic demand.
Is she just like an absolute unit in the
She's a
game or what?
tank.
Like
She's a
It's
tank.
it's insane how
It-
muscular Abby is in the
yeah,
game.
go ahead
It's
and look her up. She's
she like the bane of this universe? What's going on
kind
here?
of, yeah. She's
Kind of.
yeah,
Holy
I'm looking her up.
yeah. She's huge.
Caleb goes,
Abby, The
holy.
Last of
But
Us.
here's what I'll say.
bro.
I think the face looking like accuracy is damn near perfect. She looks just like the character. The acting is great. I do
What
wish
the?
I do
Sorry.
wish she was a bit more buff. I do.
Yeah,
Maybe not, obviously not to the look at Caleb.
Dude, she's
She
gonna
looks like a
do like
linebacker.
she's gonna do a spine breaker.
yes.
Obviously,
Off the top
I
rope.
don't want her as bulky as she is in the game because that's
Mhm.
pretty hard to get.
Pretty
But
under, yeah.
definitely, there was one shot in the first episode where she is skin and bones, and I was like, oh,
Mhm.
that's not right.
I mean,
Like,
she's kind of like that in the first half of the game, though. It's not until you start to play with her as when she's. Oh no, it's when.
no, she's pretty much big for most. of it.
Yeah, I just know when we first see her in the game,
She's a bit
she's
smaller.
yeah.
And maybe
You
they're
play
going
as her?
to, but it'll be interesting to
Yeah.
see. I think the actress is going to be really good. And it's interesting that here's another difference from the game. It's interesting that they revealed that they're fireflies right away. That is not and that they introduced her motive. That's not introduced until like
I saw
80,
that on Twitter.
60% of the way through the game. It's
Yeah.
not you just don't know why she's so hell bent on trying to kill Joel. You're
Yeah.
like, what happened? Like, and I think I've seen people getting mad about it. I think I like that change.
So I saw people saying they agree with that, so that people that hadn't played the game would be
Yes.
able to get to the point quicker.
Yes, it points a motive. And I did see somebody say they were like, well, I think if you're doing that, then you're just saying that you're too afraid in your ability to make her more likable as the show goes on. I disagree. You only have so many episodes. It's not a 25, 28-hour game. It's a TV show where you only have so many episodes. So like you kind of have to explain why she's the way that she is to at least help you understand the character. So I like that change. I think that was smart. It would have been interesting if we waited till like episode 5 or 6 to say why she.
I would have been annoyingly confused why this random set of characters were just marching towards the
Yeah.
city. I've been like, what are they
like,
doing?
so intensely.
Like, I don't even care about you. And like,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
like,
it
I
would've
definitely
been-
think it's better that it kind of makes it more intense. Like,
Yeah.
straight up.
Yeah, well, you
I-
just instantly know, like, okay, they're after Joel. Joel killed their friend. Like, it's like, oh shit, like, we're getting right into it. But yeah, that was something I've seen a lot of people complaining about, and I just really don't
Yeah.
see
I have a quick logical question.
Yeah.
I might have just been forgetting when this happened in season one. When the therapist says that he killed her husband, I don't remember that character.
It's
We've
just
not
Right.
Ryan.
seen it yet, and we are definitely going to see a flashback in
Okay.
this because I looked it up afterwards. A guy has been casted for Eugene.
Okay, so that's the thing I shouldn't know yet.
No,
I
that is
literally was like,
That's not
who
even in the
is
game, I don't
that?
think.
no. There's one mention of Eugene in the game, and it's a photograph
Okay.
of a dude named Eugene who worked. I believe he had something to do with the hospital
Okay.
in that
I
game.
was just
He
like
was like a worker there or something. Like,
that made that conversation like awkward because I was like,
yeah.
who is this? Like it was like
There
building
is
up to this
in
and
the
it was like,
game, there is a lot of flashbacks.
Yes, there
There's
are.
a lot
So
of flashbacks.
okay.
I think that's exactly what this is gonna be. I
I
think
was so confused. I was like, do I go I was like, I can't Google this just
well
in case. I don't want to spoil it.
they casted a guy to play Eugene, so we'll see.
Okay.
That's what I'm assuming at least, which is interesting because obviously Tyler and I don't know about that either. Like
Mm-mm.
Eugene wasn't
It's gonna be
a
Yeah.
interesting.
character that we saw, so it'll be interesting for sure. Um, I think my favorite scene in the game, technically, I think my favorite scene
Spoilers.
in this episode was the ballroom, the dance scene. The accuracy was very good. I really enjoyed the concept of it. That was it just felt. I'll be honest. This might be a hot take here. I'm mixed on Pedro Pascal as Joel. There's times where I really like it, and there's times where I really think it could have been better. It's here and there, and a lot of times it's in his. I think it's in his voice. Sometimes I think he just doesn't come across the same way that I saw it in the game, and especially in the beginning of his entry in this episode, I felt that way when he was like had his glasses on, he was like messing with the breaker. I was like, this is not Joel. Who is this? Like, it just didn't feel right. And there's a bunch of times where I feel that way. The ballroom scene, that was Joel. That was perfect. Like,
I will say for that scene though, as accurate as it is, when Joel pushes the guy,
Yeah.
which isn't in the game, which I actually love that addition, the interaction between him and Ellie, there's like two words. In the game, there's like a full on conversation.
he
That
yells a lot more for sure. A
yeah,
lot
it
of the lines are the same, but they just like cut
Let's
like
say I saw the one-to-one of
yeah,
mhm.
they're in the game, and yeah, I agree, Tyler. I love the way they changed it. Like in the game, Joel just like lightly
lightly
shoves
put.
the
Yeah.
guy, and in the
Mhm.
show, he just
He decks
shoulder
the
check.
dude.
I was like, yeah, but like that. Yeah, I agree, Tyler. They could have done more with the dialogue there for sure. But
Mhm.
that whole scene just felt very cinematic. It just felt very like
Yeah,
attention.
there wasn't much dialogue in the entire. I mean,
No,
obviously there was dialogue, but like they definitely cut out a lot of dialogue compared to the game because, like we already mentioned, it should have
yeah.
been him talking to Tommy about this whole thing, and he
Mhm.
talks with the therapist, and even then, half the interaction is just him sitting there
Yeah,
crying. So
yeah. This was a slow burner, as they say.
yes,
This first episode was definitely a slow burner, which like I get it.
Yeah.
It's first episode back, you just kind of want to lay the foundation, which wow, really off topic ADHD here. Speaking of foundation, I really liked the way that their city looks now after 5 years. I think it looks so cool. Like I love the way it's advanced. I think that's really cool. I like the way it looks. It looks like way bigger than it did in the first season. Like they nailed that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
So,
you're
so
fine. I was gonna say one thing that kind of stuck out to me was I thought the chemistry between Isabella Merced and Bella Ramsey was pretty good.
Mhm.
was
They
good.
kind of played off each other. I think Isabella Merced is a little bit stronger. Um, I don't know.
She's
I don't know if her character is more
was very good.
like I don't
Yes.
know if her direct, but they were good together. I thought.
I
I thought she
thought
did a good job playing
I
Dina.
thought she was one of the better actors in that
Yeah,
episode.
I agree.
I, I also think some people were complaining about that casting that it wasn't like accurate. She looks
It's
pretty
pretty
close.
close.
It's not far off. I
It's
mean,
not a 1-to-1, but like
no, but it's not bad. You
more
knew who
than
it
fine.
was.
I
Like,
mean, Pedro Pascal doesn't
Yeah.
really look much like
yeah,
Troy
they
Baker.
had to
No,
make him. They had to make Pedro look like
Yeah.
Joel. I mean, it's good enough, you know. And it's one of the ones where like people who played the game, like you and me, Tyler, when we saw her, we knew it was Dina. Like it wasn't like,
Mhm.
who is this? Like we knew who it was, so it worked. But I liked her acting, and I really like that they're touching on the Joel and Dina kind of relationship. Like
Yeah,
I
I don't think they talk in the game, do they?
not in the way that they do like this. It's much more of a father-daughter mentorship kind of thing. I enjoyed that. I hope that goes somewhere as well. Because it was like, I mean, it was like full on. She clearly sees him as a father. Like,
Mhm.
especially when she went to talk to Ellie and she was like, we're gonna watch his favorite movie tomorrow. I was like, holy shit. Like it's literally just what Ellie is supposed to be right
The
now. So,
sleepover.
See,
so-
that's to me kind of it kind of felt like they're trying to introduce some kind of like tension between all three of them. And I know that's what you're saying is not true to the game, but it kind of is interesting from a show standpoint, where it's kind of like tension on all fronts.
that's kind of the theme of Last of Us 2 is
Yeah,
tension. Like everything is high intensity, high tension.
yeah.
So I think overall I enjoyed this first episode. It was nice to be back. It was slow, and I really am gonna hold a grudge on not having Tommy have the conversation. That frustrated me a lot.
So when does the next episode come out?
Next week.
Next week?
They're
Okay.
all they're weekly.
Okay, I didn't know if it was weekly or not.
Yep, I'm interested. I heard from so I always watch that thing at the very end after the
Oh, I
credits.
never do.
I love watching them. They like break it down and stuff. They said that there will let me just put it this way. There will be a important scene in
I
the
saw
next.
episode two as like maybe it's like one of the headliners of the entire season.
Important, not like crazy huge giant
Oh,
thing. Just
Massive?
just an important thing. So I think it's
yeah.
involving Tyler. It's involving a song. So
Fortunate Son.
yeah, Fortnite
Nope.
Fortnite son.
Should we give our ratings for the episode?
Yeah, sure. Just out of 5.
Yeah.
All right. Caleb, you want to go first?
I'd give it like a 3.5. I thought it was good. Good start. Not like great or anything, but it was good.
Yeah, for sure. Jack.
I would agree with that. It's not crazy, but it's an enjoyable starting point to go off of. So, and not having played the game, the accuracy issues don't really bother me. So, three and a
True.
half.
Yeah, for sure. Tyler, you want to go? Or you want me to?
I'll go. It's 2.5, 3. I mean, it was fine. Like you said, slow burner. So
Same here. 3. The inaccuracy of that conversation is, like I said, gonna
it's huge.
really
I mean,
irk me. It could have been one of the that conversation between Joel and Tommy could have been like one of the 3 best scenes of the entire show yet.
hmm
Instead, it's with his drunk therapist, who I've never heard of. So
I mean, there's multiple kind of scenes like that.
yeah, for sure. Hopefully, we get more of those because there is a lot in the second game that I want. So we will see. Okay, well, with that, let's get into the game. So I think we've played this game maybe once.
One time.
Yeah.
No.
So it is guess the movie by the actor. So basically, we have all come up with a list of 4 movies. Each one, we have a list of 4 actors within the movie that we chose. And each time it obviously gets easier. So number 1, the first actor you would give would be the hardest. You're trying to, if I'm the one giving the movies, and I read my first actor, you guys basically buzz in. You can say whatever you want, say ding, say here, say whatever you want,
Buzz.
say whatever you want.
My
And
ear.
if you went first, you get obviously the first guess. If you get it wrong, you don't get to guess again until I name the next actor. If you get it right, the points will go based off which actor you got it on. So if you get it off the first one, you will get 4 points. Get it off the second one, you get 3 points. Get it off the third one, you get 2 points. Get off the last one, you get 1 point. So pretty self-explanatory.
Pretty low stakes.
For you to be the scorekeeper here.
Yeah,
Low
I just
stakes.
got our
Yep,
names
yep,
on
yep,
it
yep.
there.
Let's up the stakes. Whoever loses dies.
Wow. All right. No.
This became a saw trap very quickly.
How about this? Whoever loses has to play The Last of Us 2. And
What's your answers?
Yeah, Tyler and I are just gonna cheat.
Yep.
Okay, well, who would like to go with their movie first? Takers? Any takers? If not, I can
There's
start.
no takers. We can just go the order of Gabe, Caleb, Jack, me.
Sounds good.
Fine.
All right, gentlemen.
You want to go first?
No,
Then
You guys
Shut up.
ready for the first actor for the first movie?
I already know it.
Well, don't forget.
Go ahead, guess that. Go ahead, guess that, Caleb.
As soon as you buzz in or whatever, you need to have an answer.
I'm
You can't
kidding.
just
I'm
buzz-
kidding.
You can't just buzz and then look it up. Like,
Caleb, if you guess this movie without hearing an actor, you'd win right there.
All right, now can I just guess
Go
movie
ahead.
for funsies?
Go ahead.
go ahead.
You
Let's go.
wasted
Let's
that-
go.
wasted
Let's go.
If you
Lord of
get
the
it-
Rings.
If no,
That would have been crazy.
that would have been insane.
Why would he?
Because we've all said it. First game movie that came to mind.
you know what? Fair enough.
I don't blame him for picking that movie. I mean, it's an absolute goated movie.
Fair enough.
I did check all my movies. There's one movie that one of us did not have logged, but I was like, there's literally no way we have not seen this.
Dude, cheated. Great.
Same here, Jack. Imagine we picked the same movie.
So, I actually do
Was
think
it
there's a
me,
decent
Jack?
chance some of us, of
I'm-
course it's you.
I was like 90%
Casual.
sure that the person who hadn't seen it has seen it. So
Is it
That's
me?
what I was like. I was like, there's
me too.
literally,
no.
Oh, okay.
I'm not telling you who
oh,
it is.
well, then-
I'm not telling anybody who it is.
Not me.
We're going off of movie one. Ready?
Mhm.
Your first actor is, and don't forget, we also had a rule that you can look up the actor just to see what they look like if you don't know who it is. Don't be a dirtbag and check the movies and cheat, or I'll be
Dirtbag.
you from.
I am a
You'll be kicked off the podcast. Wow, Caleb, you look. straight
Caleb
up
looks like a
Caleb.
found footage. Yeah.
Okay,
Please help me.
movie one, actor one, John DiMaggio.
Joe DiMaggio, the baseball player?
Nope, John DiMaggio, also known as the voice of Jake from Adventure Time.
Oh, yeah.
And we don't lose points for guessing, right?
How do you spell this?
John and then DIMAGGIO.
Oh,
Gabe,
you don't
I
know
got
Joe
one.
DiMaggio?
I got one. Buzz.
Go
Ding.
ahead.
Monsters University.
No.
You lose a point anyways because you're.
You also don't have to guess, obviously. If you don't have a guess,
I just
Yeah,
want to
nothing.
gotta shoot.
You want me to move on, or you want to throw out?
I've never seen that man in my life.
Yeah, I'd be.
I know he's the voice actor of Jake, so
Yeah, that's true. So it's clearly not Adventure Time.
All
Adventure
right.
Time, the movie?
Actor number 2, Seth Rogen.
Ding. Actually, shit. I'm gonna guess Sausage Party, but it's wrong.
It is wrong.
Yeah, Seth Rogen would be number 1 on that list.
this is why you should lose
Oh,
points
wouldn't
against
you
Jack.
start with the? Oh, I get what you're
Fraud.
saying. For-
Yeah, he'd be the easy hint
the
at
last
the end.
one. Yep.
Yeah, that's why I was like, shit.
Yep. If I'll be surprised if one of you pull this.
Yeah, that'd be kind of crazy right off the bat because now I have to think of
I
supporting
think I
cast Seth
will
Rogen
pass.
roles.
I will pass.
Neighbors.
No. All
That
right.
would also be number 1.
Actor number 3, Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Ooh.
Oh.
Bing.
O is not a Bing.
Is it? I guess.
O is not a Bing.
Who you
Caleb.
giving it to?
Caleb. He said ding.
School of Rock.
No.
Tyler.
I don't know.
Kung Fu Panda.
No. That's a good guess, though.
Jack Black would be the number 1 hit in both those movies, guys. We're not thinking critically here.
I can't do that.
Shit.
We'll also try to set like not a real timer, but just like you can't just think.
You have
about
5 seconds.
Yeah,
Jack.
no, I can't think. Just go ahead and move on.
it. Okay. The last actor, Chris Pratt.
Ding.
Jack?
This is wrong. It's Onward.
No.
I prefaced it. I heard Chris Pratt had to shoot.
You guys got this. Definitely think of the last two I said. I think this is
Oh,
the only movie they've ever been in together. Honestly.
Oh, God. Ding, ding, ding. It's the
Yeah.
Super Mario movie.
Yes. Well
Mm.
done. Seth
Forgot
Rogen,
that dude played
Donkey
Mario.
Kong. Seth Rogen, Donkey Kong, Jack Black, Bowser, Chris Pratt, Mario. John DiMaggio is like Mario's uncle or something. I don't know. I just saw him like John DiMaggio. So
yeah. I
Well,
after I got it, I figured it out.
fun
idiot.
movie though. Fun movie.
Okay, so it's my turn?
Yep.
All right. Okay. Your first actor is Woody Harrelson.
Ding. War of the Planet of the Apes.
No.
Good pull.
That's a good. Yeah, that is a good
There
pull.
wasn't
I'm gonna
even-
ding and say No Country for Old Men.
And you're going to get 4 points.
Good pull.
That's
Good pull.
insane. Tyler just clutched the hell up.
I got another for you. Yeah, that's clutch.
You
All
know
right.
what? Tyler, well done.
That's not even clutch. That's 20 seconds on the shot clock, just pulling from the logo in your face for no reason.
It's not even crazy to say that.
That's a la fuck you 3 right there.
That's exactly.
Would you guys have gotten it with Tommy Lee Jones is the next one?
That was that
That definitely would have been like for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler. That was the dagger, the Kawhi Leonard bounce on the rim buzzer beater.
Oh, okay.
Dramatic. Good shit.
Way to
Okay.
appeal to his wildest dreams.
Dreams.
All right, Jack, you're up.
What?
Did that allow Caleb?
Sorry.
Say what?
You know what?
Hey, what's your movie?
Sorry.
What's your
You
movie?
just try to
Say your
trick me.
movie.
The, damn it. The first one you're gonna get from me is John Hamm.
Mia
Name sounds
Hamm.
familiar. I need to give me a second.
Ding. Tag.
No,
Ooh.
good pull.
I bet
I think-
those two haven't even seen Tag.
I don't even know who this is. So.
Oh, I've
Tag
seen
is so fun.
Tag. Oh
If-
yeah.
if-
okay.
If anyone hasn't seen
This
Tag, we should
is
actually
a
watch
live
that.
action
I
Omni
don't
Man.
even know who that is.
John
You don't
Hamm.
know who John Hamm is.
I've heard the name, but I don't recognize him from anything. So,
John Hamm's a legend.
is it the villain?
Actually,
John Hamm.
I
He's
got
in the villain.
nothing.
All right, moving on.
the next name you're gonna get today is Steve Buscemi.
What the hell?
Con Air?
No,
I don't even
You
know.
it's not a bad guess actually.
Can I get
Huh?
Monsters Inc?
No, good Randall pull though.
Yeah.
Let me think here.
John
Hamm.
Hamm and Monsters Inc. That'd be awesome.
What the hell?
Not gonna lie, I had no idea if he was even in the movie or not. I just heard
Just
Buscemi
move
and was
on.
like,
I'm not.
yeah.
I got nothing right now.
Yeah.
Just move on, Jack.
Next one you're gonna get is Scarlett Johansson.
What?
Oh, Transformers 1.
Good job, Tyler.
John
So he gets
Hamm
2
is
points there?
He's the villain. He's the villain.
Yeah, he's
Remember his name.
Sentinel Prime.
Yeah, Sentinel Prime, and then
Steve Buscemi is Starscream.
and then Scarlett Johansson's
I would
whatever her name is.
never have thought.
I would never have gotten that. Ever.
Well, I love
And
the
that-
movie. So.
And then it was Chris Hemsworth. Obviously, it was going to be my next guess. Caleb, so you have seen that movie?
Transformers?
Transformers
Yeah.
1.
Yeah,
The
I've seen
animated one,
that.
the new one.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
You
The
need
new
to. It's great.
That was the one that you hadn't logged. That I was like,
No, I haven't seen that. I have
I'm
no
pretty
interest in
sure
seeing that,
you
really.
should have seen this.
All right, my movie. Your first actress, Sally Field.
Bro got the extra.
I mean,
Nailed
that's
it.
not an extra. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, it's pretty
Just
disrespectful.
give me a ding just for funsies and give me the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Ooh, good guess. No.
Yeah.
Give me a ding.
Go ahead, take the other one.
Spider-Man 1.
No.
Okay. I
That
probably
was
would have shot myself, which
Oh,
is
no.
fine.
Hilarious.
I am right though. That's Aunt May from those movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought so.
All right, Caleb, nothing.
No.
Okay.
He doesn't even know who she is.
The next actor is Gary Sinise.
Ooh.
I
It's
guess I'll
spelled
ding. just 'cause-
Sinise. His last name.
I'll ding just because one movie specifically comes to mind, and that's Forrest Gump. It's probably wrong.
That's
How do you
correct.
say? How do you spell it?
That's
Forrest
correct.
Gump?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Nice.
I don't even. I
He
don't
plays
even,
He's Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I that's the only movie I think of him with. So
I've
I didn't even realize Sally Field was in that movie. Is she his mom or
He's-
something?
He's his mom, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
My last two were gonna be Robin Wright, obviously plays her.
Jenny.
Yeah, Jenny, and then obviously Tom Hanks. All right, Gabe.
All right. After one round.
Oh, don't we get points if nobody guesses your movie?
Oh yeah, we did do that, didn't we?
Pretty sure we did that.
4 points if no one guesses it, or 3 points. Or
I
what
think
do you
just
wanna
an
do?
extra point is what we did.
Oh,
I
just
could be
one?
wrong. I could be wrong.
Yeah, so
What's
we can do that though. Going forward.
1 point?
Yeah, you just get 1 point.
All right.
Bill.
Do you want me to do a
Everyone's
score-
movie got guessed, right?
Do you want me to do a scoreboard after each round, or
Everybody's movie
wait?
guess. Just
Uh,
wait till
I'll
we're
take one
halfway
out.
through.
Okay.
yeah. So after this round,
You're up.
Uh,
Caleb.
No,
Nope,
you are.
I'm up. I lied to you. All right, movie 2. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
so ready.
Start with Lil Rel Howery.
yep, that's a Google.
Lil Ray Howery.
Lil-
Go ahead and give me a ding
Howery. Yes.
and give me Get Out.
No.
Okay,
It's in the movie.
Fair enough.
I've seen this guy before.
Yep.
Okay,
I've seen it before, but I don't.
in some things here and there.
I'm gonna
That-
pull something, and it's probably gonna be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's in Space Jam: A New Legacy.
That's 4 points for Tyler. That's insane that he's in that movie for 10 seconds.
I think I only remember him from the trailer. I've never seen the movie.
That was the one
What?
I hadn't listed he hadn't seen.
Honestly, I'm
Not
just
the one that
respecting
he
it.
hadn't seen. Tyler's killing this one, man.
I'm just respecting it.
My next
Honestly.
one was
Is
Michael
he
B.
disrespecting
Jordan.
it?
No, I'm just respecting it. I
Okay.
literally I've seen the movie. I have no memory of him being in that movie.
He gets like sucked into the world, and then he's like the commentator. He's like sitting up there with Ernie, and he's the commentator.
Ernie
Why the
Johnson's
hell
in
is
the
he
movie?
the
Like
why the
every
hell
movie
is Lil Ray
ever
Howery?
in the movie.
commentating with Ernie Johnson.
Ernie?
He's not qualified. He's not qualified.
Shaq.
Ernie Johnson?
My second one was Michael B. Jordan, since they're like, we found Michael Jordan, and it's just Michael B. Jordan.
That's
in the
that's
trailer
like
too.
the one good part about that movie.
And then we have Zendaya, and then the last one is
He's in the movie? Who does she play?
Doesn't she voice Lola Bunny?
Lola, yeah.
So Tyler, did you just memorize the trailer or?
I mean, it's
Tyler
pretty
watches
trailer
the
too.
trailer.
Waiting for
He
this
watches
man.
the trailer every other week.
The last trailer you
I fall
watched
asleep
ever?
to it actually.
I'm actually really sad you guys got that early because I wanted to be like, number 4 is LeBron.
Mhm.
But you
Sorry.
LeBron! Tyler just got it from the trailer from the
Sorry.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If my memory serves me correctly, he was in the movie. I haven't seen it, but
It's the only thing I can remember him from.
That's crazy.
Just crazy to say.
I
He'll
figured
go
somebody
on.
would- I figured somebody was gonna say Uncle Drew since he's like the main.
yeah, that was my second thought. It was Uncle Drew,
Yeah.
but I knew he was the main character in that. So
Yeah. I definitely wouldn't have said him even though he's the main.
Get Out was I thought
Agree.
Get Out was a good guess, and then you go
I didn't-
Space
I don't even
Jam
remember
2.
him in
I'm like,
Get Out.
I
thanks.
don't remember him in Get Out
The
either.
friend that comes and helps him. Top friend.
At the very end.
At
Yeah.
the end. Okay,
He's there
okay.
at the beginning, and then he's there at the end.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Caleb, you're up.
I'm starting to think I approached this game wrong, but that's okay. I picked like 4 main characters, but the least known first, so it's like still kind of obvious. But
Bro, just spoil the
I
rest of the movie.
kind of went about that.
Pretty much what you do. I mean, that's not terrible.
my first clue is Hugo Weaving.
Bing,
Man.
Hacksaw Ridge.
So I did approach this game wrong.
That's crazy.
Bro's 2 for 2. Honestly, quite impressive.
This game is
2 for 2 on what?
Getting his movie guess on the first try.
Actually,
Hmm?
what was the other one?
He's got his other one.
No Country
Woody
for Men.
Harrelson.
Oh, to
I
be
didn't-
fair,
I didn't even
to
remember
be fair,
Woody in
that one
movie.
was actually pretty good. I thought that No Country for Old Men one was better.
Fair enough.
Hugo
All right,
Weaving, I literally only think of like The Matrix. Captain
didn't even know he was in The
and
Matrix.
Hacksaw Ridge. He's the main villain.
I didn't even think of him Hacksaw Ridge. First thing that came to my mind was Red Skull, and then obviously Lord of the Rings. First two things.
Me too.
I
That's-
forgot he
So I
was in
did
Lord
do a
of the
good
Rings.
job. So I'm just getting
What?
lucky.
All right, Jack.
Casual.
You're up.
Oh god, my phone turned off. Okay, here we go. So my movies. Just kidding. The first one I'm gonna give you. Shut the hell up. First one I'm gonna give you here is Will Poulter.
Okay. There's a lot of movies. Will.
I'll just flat out respect you if you get this off bat.
Will Poulter. Will Poulter.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Please make a dinging sound.
Ding.
Too late.
Um.
You guys got anything you want me to throw you another one?
We're the Millers.
No.
Oh, Maze Runner.
Oh no.
I did.
I
not-
really thought you pulled that. I was like, dang, I forgot I was in that.
Sorry, Tyler.
That was good. That was good.
The next one you're gonna get is Dom Hall Gleason.
Yeah, you made that name up. Sorry.
Ooh, Donald. Gleason?
He's in.
Say that again
That's the one in
slowly.
Star Wars, isn't it?
No, wait. Yeah, ding. Death Care. I can see you saying no to Maze Runner, and then
That would be funny. That would be funny.
I don't even
That's
know
a
what
good
the
ding.
Okay.
name that you said is. I just
He was in Star Wars. He
Yeah,
was the main.
he's General
like-
Hux.
yeah, he's
Dom.
General Hux.
Dom Hall. What a
He
The one who
also
gives
was in-
the one who
he's in
gives the
Harry Potter,
Nazi
isn't he?
speech and
I'm not
blows
gonna-
up
I'm
7
not gonna
planets.
remember the
He's in Harry
Oh, he
Potter,
plays
isn't
one
he?
of the older Weasleys, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Oh,
he plays older
yeah.
Weasley,
Yes,
not the
yes.
twins, obviously.
Charlie.
Sure.
Bill.
He's the redhead guy.
They're-
Really?
oh,
Redhead?
yeah.
A Weasley? Redhead? Crazy.
No, he's just talking about him in general.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
can have different colored hair in movies.
Well, no, we were talking about the Weasleys, and you're like, he's the one with the red hair. I'm like, really?
Yes,
Yeah, I got nothing.
I got nothing.
Okay. Your next one's gonna be Tom Hardy.
Now, who is that?
Who is the? Oh, ding! The Revenant.
Good job, Gib.
Will Poulter and Tom Hardy.
And then
Oh, I
it'd be
forgot.
Tom
Tom Hardy
would
is
have got.
Micah. Forgot about that.
I don't even kind of remember the other guy in that movie.
I don't even remember Will Poulter being in that movie.
I don't remember.
I remember
don't
Tom
the first
Hardy
two
and,
in it at all.
I remember the other guy.
Yeah, somebody
vividly.
would have gotten it when I said Leo DiCaprio. It's like someone would have gotten
I
it
don't
immediately.
even kind of remember that middle dude being in that movie.
I don't remember Gleason in either. I don't remember. I don't even
He
remember.
was he
Poulter
was
in it.
Gleason was the captain of
Remember
the
Leonardo
expedition.
DiCaprio in it?
And
That's the one I got.
Will Poulter was
A
the
solo movie.
kid.
All right, Tyler, you're up.
All right. My first actress,
Dude,
Betty White.
Betty White.
Ding! The Lorax.
Mother. Yep, it's the Lorax.
Oh, this
She's the
game's
grandma.
tough.
I don't like this game anymore.
Well, we're
My name's
flying
Grandma Norma
through.
and I've got gray hair.
We're certainly flying through.
And I remember when trees were everywhere.
the-
No one had to pay for
Shut
air.
up.
Halftime update.
Yep.
I'm in fourth with 1 point. Gabe's in third with 2 points.
Nice.
Tyler's in second with 10 points. Jackson
Wow.
first with 11 points.
Bro's cheating. This is unreal.
All right, you guys ready?
Sure.
First actor is Paul Bettany.
You made that up.
Wow, what? That's the Vision.
Yeah.
So there's like 5 Marvel movies you could guess, but that's probably bait.
You're bait.
That's probably.
I will throw out a Marvel movie just in case, just because I don't know what it would be, and I'll ding in and say Age of Ultron just for fun.
No.
I'll say
I would
Infinity
ding and
War.
say,
Whoa, what? You guys need to both say
One
it.
at a time, kids.
I didn't ding. Tyler, you can go.
Infinity War.
No.
Yeah, I figured. That was stupid.
Say it. Say it, Kel.
I really hope he says it so I can clown him.
You're running out of time.
I'll pass.
Just say Endgame, idiot.
It's
All right.
He's not even in
Number-
Endgame.
2.
Just say it.
Actor number 2.
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson.
Okay.
Whoa.
The hell were they in together?
Curveball.
or
Oh,
the Planet of the
ding,
Apes.
ding, locked in. Solo.
Yes.
Oh,
Next one was Donald Glover. And the
that's a
last
good
one
pull.
was
That's a good
Emilia
pull.
Clarke.
Good pull. Kind of forgot about him.
Forgot that Paul Bettany was just like a weird guy in that movie.
No, he was in the movie. Just saw it on the cast.
He's the villain.
Not the monster.
That did not help. I don't remember the movie.
It's
I don't
good.
remember him
Not-
very well either. It's okay. Kind of feels out of place.
Caleb, you're up.
My brain hurts. Okay. Your first actor is Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Go ahead
That's
and
actor. That's Oscar winning. Philip
go
Seymour
ahead and
Hoffman.
ding me in and give me Moneyball.
I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
Dude,
Is that
are we
actually
doing?
Moneyball?
It's actually
Really?
Moneyball.
He's-
What are you? You're
He's
just.
the manager.
This game is becoming unfun.
Got to be more on
Abs-
for Caleb.
absolute cinema.
3.
These are like.
absolute cinema.
He's bro.
My guess was going to be Hunger Games, even though I don't even think he's in that one
Yes, he
specifically. I
is.
think it's
He's in Catching Fire.
He's in 2 and is he in Mockingjay Part 1 or
I think
not?
so. I don't
doesn't he
remember.
die?
I know he no
We are-
like
we are
literally
off.
he passed away during the
Alright, what are we
creation of
doing?
those movies, so I don't know which one it was.
Okay.
If it
Jack,
was
He did die.
movie 3.
All right, Jack, you're up.
The first one you're gonna get from me today is gonna be J.K. Simmons.
Dang.
Sting.
No Way Home.
No and no.
I'm going to pass.
The next one you're gonna get from me is Brad Pitt.
What in the hell?
Ding and say Megamind.
Nice. Good job.
Even though I don't
Bro
even
got
remember
it on Metro Man.
who does J.K. Simmons play in.
Like
The prison warden.
That's
yeah.
right. Yep. Okay.
You
All
were
right.
gonna get Jonah Hill and Will Ferrell.
All right. My number 3 movie, number 1 actor, Ralph Ineson.
Interesting.
It's not gonna be that.
Ding. Nosferatu.
Good job. I'm so proud of you.
Because I
Yeah.
almost picked Nosferatu. I'm not kidding. And then I was gonna do Willem Dafoe, and I was like, that's too easy. Is your next one Willem
I
Dafoe?
was
No, he wasn't even on the list.
Enough. All right.
I was obviously thinking of the witch, but
Movie
he's
number
kind of the
4.
lead in that.
Final round here. Number 1, we got David Harbour.
Ding.
Go on.
You'll be so mad if I'm right, but I don't.
Oh,
I
man.
don't think I am. Give me Extraction.
No.
That's not like a bad pull.
I don't think anyone has seen it other than you and I.
Really
Pretty
missing
sure.
out.
I got nothing.
David Harbour then.
All right, moving on. Number 2 is Viola Davis. Thinking
It's
caps,
gotta be. I think this might be animated.
thinking caps, thinking caps.
I like
I
your
don't-
song, Gabe.
I don't think he's in this, but I'm gonna guess Ballad of Songbird and Snakes.
No.
I didn't
David
think
Harbour
so.
is definitely not in that movie.
I just didn't remember. I knew Viola Davis was though.
I
The
do not
hell is
remember
it?
Jim Hopper being in that.
The hell is Dave? No.
I
Yep.
only know him from 2 roles, so I have no clue.
I can't even remember what the name of that movie is now. Although I'm sure that's not.
I got nothing.
Yeah,
No, because I can't remember what the name of the movie's called.
all right, number 3. Might see some quick answers here. Margot Robbie. All right. This is
Ding Barbie.
nope.
Barbie with David Harbour.
I don't know, man. Maybe it was a voice.
David Harbour is what's throwing me off. I literally have
I know him from 2 things at one
no
point in the
idea
movie.
what the hell he's in. I guess I'll just ding because you said Margot Robbie and Viola Davis and say Suicide Squad 2016.
Correct.
Okay. I didn't remember him being
David
in that
Harbour's
movie.
in that movie.
He's like
Who does he play?
he works in the White House. When they cut to the White House and they're like he's like the head of a meeting talking about the different members of the Suicide Squad.
Oh, I
That's
had
cool.
no idea.
That's
And the
crazy.
last
Bad
one-
movie, so it's fair.
I literally just guessed it because you said that
That's why I said
Margot Robbie
someone's
should
gonna
be
figure
getting
this out,
guesses, and I
because
was like,
Margot
well, Margot
Robbie
Robbie and Viola Davis are literally probably in 2 movies together.
Right,
It's
he
those
didn't
2
get
movies
the newer Suicide Squad though.
because I've seen it more recently, and I remember I don't remember David Harbour at all, so I figured that's probably the one I remember least. Last.
Yeah, I had no idea who's in the movie.
Yep.
Me neither.
All right, Caleb.
All right, your first clue. Please don't get it right. Just guess a bad movie. The first one's
There's blood in the water.
Alfred Molina.
Ding. Give me the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Wrong.
Damn
That
Yeah,
it,
was
that
actually
would've
my
been-
guess.
That would have been awesome. Come on, one of you choose got to pull it.
Ding and give me Indiana Jones.
Wrong.
Oh, that's a good
That was a good pull. That
That's
was a good
pull.
That was a good pull. But
Bro was
Caleb,
in that movie for 4 minutes.
Caleb, have you even seen Indiana Jones? Like recently?
No. I've
Yeah,
seen the
I-
first
If you-
one.
Well, that's one
Okay,
of
I was gonna say if you haven't seen it at all, I will literally just kill you on the spot.
like my coworker.
Yes.
guys, I don't think I'm pulling this one, guys. We'll go to the
Come on,
next.
Gabe. Just
We'll go to the
literally no. At least
I
guess
have
like a
nothing.
Spider-Man
I
movie.
have
We've
nothing.
made it to a round.
I have
Guess a
nothing.
Spider-Man movie.
Say Spider-Man too.
I'm guessing a Spider-Man movie.
It's not. So your next clue is Bill Nye.
Bill Nye?
Nye.
The science
Science
guy?
guy?
Bill Nye.
What is he even?
No, it's not Bill. It's is it Bill Nighy or
That's Davy Jones. Bill Nye. It's
Nighy.
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't even.
He's
think
in
of
Harry
it.
Potter too, but when would Alfred Molina be in there?
Dude,
I've
I
never
have
seen that man in my life.
no idea. I was gonna say I don't think I've
You've
ever-
seen Bill Nye before.
right, but not like that.
Not without tentacles on his face. Actually, you have seen him without tentacles on his face because you've seen all the Harry Potter movies.
Dude,
And he
doesn't-
plays the Minister of Magic in the Deathly Hallows movie.
I could give
There's
you a
like
kiss on the forehead.
there's like
Jack.
40 ministers of magic, so I don't even know.
Nope, it's the last one that's actually a real one after the literal schizophrenic one gets
Is Alfred
removed.
Molina in one of the Harry Potter movies somehow?
I don't
No.
think so, but it might be worth a guess if you don't remember.
I got
Give me Deathly Hallows Part 1.
No.
Deathly Hallows Part 2.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not guessing because I got nothing.
Valid, Gabe. Actually, does he show up in? Was Gabe right? He does show up in Part 2, doesn't he?
I
No.
think he dies
After
in the
Dobby
first one.
dies.
No.
Pretty sure
I thought
dies
he
in the
showed up
ministry.
after Dobby died.
No, I'm
No,
pretty
he
sure
didn't.
he gets killed when they storm the ministry as fake people.
Storm the Capitol.
Because I know he gives the gifts from Dumbledore.
Yeah, that's whatever. Okay, your third
Sorry,
clue
sorry,
is,
sidetracked.
your third clue is Isla Fisher.
Isla Fisher.
Isn't that
Yeah,
the
that's
person-
not super helpful. I know who
Yeah.
that is, but that's not super
isn't she the-
helpful.
Isn't she the wife in Tag?
Yes, she's the nutso wife in Tag. That takes it like way overboard.
No, she's not.
I thought she.
Isla Fisher is not the redhead
Don't
wife in
don't look at her
Tag.
filmography.
No, are you talking about the girl that's trying to marry
No, she is married. She's married to.
Yeah, we're talking about the redhead that's already married.
not the one that's getting married? Oh,
No, not
okay.
that one.
I've never seen that woman in my life then. Because the girl I'm thinking of is also in Zookeeper. I don't know if you've
It's
seen that.
definitely no.
I've not seen Zookeeper
She's
in so
she's
long, and all I
here we go,
remember
here we go.
is.
The one I'm thinking of is the reporter in Iron Man 1 that he.
Oh yeah, no, it's not that girl.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Okay.
No. All I think of when I
got
hear Zookeeper is the apple bottom jeans with the fucking gorilla.
I
The
got
only scene I think of.
You guys passing this round?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay, the
I'm gonna
last
have
one
to pass.
is Johnny Depp.
Is it Pirates? Would it be?
Can't be. Isla Fisher's not in that.
Ding, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
No. Good, decent
It's not.
guess.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's pretty good.
There you.
Johnny Depp.
What? Who was the second one? Bill Nye.
Bill and I.
I feel like maybe I haven't seen this movie. Did you see if we'd logged it?
yes,
I've logged this movie.
yes.
Was this your last
Fuck.
actor?
Oh.
Yeah.
The hell did I watch? Maybe it's animated.
Oh, is this?
Why did
not-
Caleb cook with this one?
I
The
think
best for
I
last.
think you cooked here.
I think I know it, but I don't
Who
want
the
to.
hell does?
My last guess is I need to get points to pass Caleb, so if I get it wrong,
Who the hell?
I'll be toast.
20 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Ding. Is
That's
it
fair.
Rango?
It is Rango.
Yeah,
Oh,
because Molina.
Does Bill Nye play the snake?
I don't
know.
remember.
I don't even
Plays
know.
Yes, he does. Rattlesnake Jake. Yep.
Yeah, I can see that.
But yeah, no,
Isla
I can
Fisher is
even hear
definitely the fucking crazy
She's Beans.
rat lady. Yeah.
I hate that her name is Beans.
With
Or
Ned,
lizard. She's a lizard, not a rat.
For the second clue, I didn't know whether to go with Isla Fisher or Ned Beatty. I would Ned Beatty have helped you.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't know who that
He
is.
plays the mayor.
I don't know.
That doesn't help.
Okay,
Ned.
he's the third person that comes up with Letterboxd, so he must.
Is
He has a
the
big
character that Isla Fisher plays, is that a rat or is that a lizard?
I don't remember who Beans is. No, I don't remember.
The lizard.
Melina's the
It's the-
roadkill.
it's the other chameleon, right?
Yeah, she's
The one
Yeah.
that
'cause her
stops
eyes-
and
yeah,
Yeah, the one that like has like trances.
yeah.
Gabe, please don't do that to me anymore.
Yeah, I don't know who Ned Beatty is.
Why do I not know who that is? It sounds familiar. I'm thinking of Warren Beatty.
I just didn't know
From
whether to
Bonnie
go
and
with Fisher
Clyde.
or Beatty since they were both in the top three and Depp as well, of course.
Yeah,
Bum, bum, bum,
Hey,
bum.
I
Jack,
also,
you're
I
up.
also figured Depp would throw you off with Pirates too, with Bill Nye too.
they're almost dead.
That's a good pull. Good pull, Caleb. Good job.
So nobody gets the movie? No, wait, Gabe
No,
did.
Gabe did.
Now
Yeah,
1
okay,
point.
yeah.
Gabe got it. That's
Hey, you have three now.
Do you have 6?
I have 5.
Uh-huh. All right, Jack, you're up.
Today you will be getting Andy Serkis.
There's so
Ding and going The Last Jedi.
what in the hell?
What kind of monster do you take me for?
I
No.
don't know. Maybe you throw me off with a terrible movie. Oh.
No, I won't do that. I refuse. I won't
Um,
mention it on purpose.
Problem is, it could be so many animated or live action. No. That's crazy. That was no. I was
Go
thinking-
ahead, pull it.
Let's
I was
go
thinking
with.
the wrong, I was thinking of the wrong actor too. I was
I'll
thinking
go
of-
Ding
Oh,
and go
okay.
with the first Hobbit.
What's
Negative.
Just throw it
What?
out there.
Jack? What's? I was thinking of the guy who voices Hey Hey.
Oh, Alan Tudyk.
I was thinking of Alan Tudyk. I always think of those two guys.
You know what's funny is I almost picked 42 earlier, but the one of the people I would have picked would have been Alan Tudyk, and everybody would have just had the same image
Everybody,
flashbang
I
them
mean,
in their
Tyler
mind.
would have.
We'll just go.
Everyone would have been like, "Oh God."
We'll just go Batman.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's worth a guess.
Gabe's beating
the
himself
ne-
up right now.
The next one you're gonna get is Rebecca Hall, and she was the Maya girl from Iron Man 3, which is the botanist that pretty much came up with Extremis. If you need an image of her in your head.
I'm pretty sure that was the first time I'd ever seen her.
I don't even know who that is, so
I'm fairly certain that was the first time I'd ever seen
I
her.
really don't even know who that is.
Pretty sure it's the only time. I've seen
She
it.
was the girl in the. Oh, never mind. No one saw that movie. I was
This
gonna
has
say
to be
that.
I
animated.
don't even kind of recognize her,
This has to be
other
animated.
than Iron Man.
Iron Man 3. Yeah, I get
Yeah,
you.
I know
That's the only thing I know.
Well,
of.
the next one will be more helpful if you guys just want the next one.
Mhm.
Sure.
I do.
The next one is Michael Caine.
Oh man, what the hell?
I just witnessed Gabe communicating to the voices.
Ding. Oh, this definitely isn't right, but I'm going with it anyways. Cars 2.
No, I like the Finn
I was
McMissile pull.
pissed.
Yeah.
Ding, the Prestige.
Good job, Caleb. Well done.
Oh,
Your
that's
next one
right.
would have been Hugh
I'm
Jackman.
toast. I'm toast. I gotta get this first try now.
Rebecca Hall played
Yeah, she's
the
Bale's
wife that
wife.
killed
Yeah.
herself.
That's right.
I don't
And
remember.
Andy Serkis is the
Andy
Tesla
Side,
guy's
yeah.
butler
That's
or
right.
whatever.
Yeah.
The-
You say that's
I
right.
was gonna
Get
I
the
was
movie.
gonna
I remember him, but no, I mean I was putting the piece back together. I only got it off Kane.
I was gonna say David Bowie, but I was
I
gonna
don't-
be
One character.
like
crazy.
I was like people are not gonna know any David Bowie movies except for maybe this one.
no, he's in that one
So
weird fantasy movie. Can't remember what it's called. It's like
the old one,
yeah.
yeah. Except for have any of us seen that?
Seen what?
Isn't it the whatever?
I'm pretty sure it gives people fever
story.
dream
Yeah.
nightmares.
It's like a haunt.
I don't think I should watch it.
What?
David. There's a movie. David
Sorry.
Bowie.
Oh, you know what? You know what? I have it. Actually, no, I don't. This is a
Like the
screenshot.
never-ending story. Is that it?
Oh, that movie's
No.
terrifying.
Is that not it though? I
Good-
thought
No,
Good
no.
pull.
it was the labyrinth.
Yeah, the labyrinth one,
Those
whatever
two
it's
are, like,
called.
the same. I think
Pan's
it's
Labyrinth?
I don't.
Those two are like
Is
the
that what
same.
it's called? Is it
I
Pan's
don't
Labyrinth?
know.
I think so. Yeah, it's Pan's
David
Labyrinth.
Bowie movie.
Yes, it's Pan. But
David
he's not
Bowie
in that
movie.
Sure is. That
What,
movie's
what
probably
are we doing?
disturbing.
Let's let
just
Tyler
move
have
on.
a crack at it.
Tyler, you're up.
Go ahead, kid.
Actor number 1, Patrick Stewart.
Oh shit, Patty.
Give to me
Yeah.
Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom.
No, that would have been insane if you would have got this.
Don't even remember him in that movie.
Yeah, I don't either. So
I guess we just gotta throw something out.
No comment. I'll tell you later.
you're thinking of Patrick Wilson, aren't you?
Sure am. Which
Yeah.
wouldn't have been a bad guess for him.
X2. Fuck. It's over.
I actually have respect for us for none of us went with like the sequel route to mess with people.
I don't
That's
know
respect.
what this is.
I'm
Okay.
toast.
Don't make that.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
a sequel now.
Your next actor is Steve Zahn.
Steve Zahn.
Steve's on, Steve's off.
Is he in the Kingdom of the? Is he in it? No, he's not.
Oh, dude.
Ding, give me Ted.
Mm-mm.
Doesn't Patrick Stewart narrate Ted?
Yes.
Yes. I'm
But-
pretty
I
sure.
couldn't remember if Steve Zahn was in it or not, but
But
How
why
did you know that?
What the?
because he talks about Apache helicopters and it's Professor X, so it's funny.
This,
And it's
Yeah,
Professor X, so it's
this
funny.
is
Let's
like
go
some
ding
form
Tropic
of-
Thunder. Not a clue. in the world.
Tropic Thunder.
I wish Patrick Stewart was in that.
What?
Let's just go. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
No.
What? Why is it Kingdom?
What a poll.
Either way, no. You're thinking of War, but no. Your next actor? Did you just? All right. Your next actor is Gary Marshall.
Who? Okay, this is the first one I actually have to look up. Okay, I haven't looked up.
Dude, he
anybody
did pick a
today.
movie from 1954. I knew it.
Gary.
Gary
got it.
Marshall.
Who the hell is this guy?
Well, technically, he died in 2016, so it has to be an older movie. That kind of helps, actually.
That does kind of help, actually. That doesn't.
Literally, who is this guy?
This is a fake person,
Oh,
by the way.
I don't think I've ever seen this man in my
Okay, so
life.
Steve Zahn had to have been a kid, I'm guessing.
No. It's not true. This could be animated.
Oh
Just
shit.
don't write a lock on it.
Could be animated. But what movie would Steve Zahn have been in with Patrick Stewart that was animated?
I can't
This
tell.
gotta
This
be
is,
like-
it's either a
this gotta be
Coco
like a-
movie.
I don't. Somebody not be animated.
What'd you say?
This has got to be a dumbass movie.
I didn't say. I'm saying this is either like a troll movie, like it's a dumb movie, or it's like the best film of all time.
It is not the
They
best.
fall in the same category.
Yeah, no chance.
This is a troll movie. I don't
Who
know.
the
I got
hell
nothing.
is Steve
I
Zahn
got
playing
nothing,
other
man.
than fucking Frank Heffley in
Yeah,
Bad
no.
Ape?
Got nothing? Yeah,
I-
yeah.
No.
Yeah. Your final actor is Zach Braff.
Zach Braff.
Zach Braff.
I've maybe seen one Zach Braff movie in my life, and I'm not bringing it to memory right now.
Zach Braff, a comedian.
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely an animated movie, by the way, guys. Absolutely.
Zach Braff. Oh shit, I definitely know that guy.
I know him. I just don't know what
Oh,
his
I know
name
who
is.
he is. I just am not. It's got to be an animated movie that I'm just
It has
not
to be.
remembering.
So it's a troll movie.
I don't know if it's necessarily a troll movie. It's got to be animated.
I got nothing.
Let's
I'm
go
so
Ding. Let's go
from
Kung Fu Panda.
No.
What?
Why?
so cloudy with a chance of meatballs too.
Ooh, good pull, but
Uh,
no. Actually, I think that one's better than the first one.
I
Might
just
be a hot take.
came up with a animated movie.
All right, Jack.
Jack, anything?
give me. Oh wait. Give me Chicken Little.
That is correct. It is Chicken
There's no
Little.
Yes.
fucking way you just
Yes.
pulled that. How
Patrick
did
Stewart. Patrick Stewart plays the sheep teacher in the beginning. Steve Zahn plays
Oh yeah.
Runt.
Gary Marshall plays the
Gary
alien
Marshall
dad.
is yep, and then Zach Braff is obviously Chicken
Chicken
Little.
Little. Yes.
So I wasn't fucking with you. These are actually
What a play. Oh,
what possibly got you there, Jack? How the
yeah.
hell
I got nothing.
I literally pulled Zach
Saying that
Braff
this
as
was-
Chicken Little at the very end. I remembered the one movie I've seen with Zach Braff. It was Chicken Little.
if you haven't seen him? He's not in it. You don't see him.
I know what his face
Yeah.
looks like.
But
I've
Does it
seen
look
him
like a
do
I
like
chicken?
truly have nothing.
how does that connect? Yeah, does he look like a chicken?
kind of. I don't know.
All right, Caleb. What's the scores?
All right. Well, Jack gets first with 21. Tyler gets second with 13. Caleb gets third with 7, and Gabe gets fourth with 3.
Yeah, that game fucking sucks.
Yeah, we popped off, Gabe.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure last time we played this game won. But I could be very wrong. I don't
I
know.
feel like I would never win this game. I hate
But
trying
I
to.
feel like
It's-
you won,
it's-
Tyler,
it's
because you
like-
had a bunch of crazy pulls last time too.
No,
It's,
I remember specifically me and you were fighting for like last place or something. I
I'm
could
not
be wrong.
surprised. I'm terrible with actors and movies.
It's like I was made for this or something.
It's funny that I picked this game then.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, well, we will go ahead and end the episode there. But as always, let us know in the comments if you guys enjoy this type of content, if we should keep doing games. We will obviously continue our The Last of Us reviews as the episodes come out. So make sure you guys are keeping up with that show so you can listen along and not get anything spoiled. But yeah, as always, thank you guys for listening, and we will catch you next time.